I'm just going to say it. It's games like that. That's why Jared Goff got paid all that money. I know that sounds weird, but I'm going to talk about it. Hi, Mike Payton with A to Z Sports Detroit, and today I'm going to talk about why Jared Goff's game on Sunday night, as bad as it seemed, was the reason why the Lions paid him all that money. So, all right, let's talk about it. Obviously, he threw 5 interceptions, and I mean, you just can't do that. That's a career high for him. He's never thrown that many interceptions in a single game. You could say a couple of those, the 2 of them were tipped, one of them was a Hail Mary, and stuff like that. It's hard to control. 2 of those were definitely really bad passes by Goff. But at the same time, this is what you want out of a quarterback, how he responds from that. You don't want a guy who's going to go out and throw a bunch of interceptions and then take the rest of the night off or turtle or just give up completely. And we've seen that sort of thing before. I don't want to throw Matthew Stafford under the bus, but we've seen Matthew Stafford go out and have a bad game and just not correct it. Goff did that. And Goff has continued to show that he can do that. I think one of the big things you got to take away from this game is that Goff had 3 quarters of probably the worst football of his entire career, and then came out and went 6 for 8 for 79 yards and a touchdown, led a game-winning drive for the game-winning field goal. Like, he went out there and did all the things that you would expect someone who had thrown 5 interceptions to totally not do, and that is why the Lions paid this guy, because he is mentally tough. And they talk about it all the time. They talk about how this guy just does not get frazzled. He does not let these things affect him. He just stays steady. He's just the same Jared Goff throughout the game, no matter what happens. If it's good, he's going to continue to just be that way. If it's bad, he's going to find his way out of that. He just does not get frazzled. And that is why the Lions just pick the right guy. I mean, there's guys out there who, Patrick Mahomes can go out there and throw it sideways while he's flying through the air, and Josh Allen can throw the ball a quarter mile, and Lamar Jackson can take off and run for 50 yards at any point in time, and have all that would be awesome. But at the same time, if you could do all those things and you don't have it up here in the moments when you need it or after you've gone through hell, then what does it really matter? And I think Goff showed that he has that, and I think you really have to look at this and say, no wonder, that's why he's here. He's a franchise quarterback because he can do those things in those moments. And I think the Lions absolutely made the right decision when they decided to pay him all that money.